So, are you ready, students? Yes. Okay, let's start.
Hello everyone. I'm Miyagi, the president of iEARN Okisho. We have been working very hard for this day, and I'm excited to tell you about our club. We practice very hard as we can, so I hope you enjoy our presentation.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kanami Ishikawa. I'm I'm going to start my presentation about what we do at iEARN Okisho. We are doing My Hero project, Historical Area Support project, Urban Plan, Uniform Exchange project, Eco project. Regarding the My Hero project, we the iEARN Okisho are doing two My Hero projects. The first project is about Mr. Masahiro Nashiro, our principal. We made a video on how he works our school Okisho. Kasane will be explaining more about this project later in presentation. The second project is Historical Area Support project. Regarding the Historical Area Support project, the member of iEARN Okisho visited to historical areas to learn actual condition since the revival of Tohoku earthquake hasn't improved as much. We are helping with anything we can do, such as selling acrylic brushes and collecting unused postcard projects to help historical areas. Aishin and Aaron will be explaining more about this project in presentation.
Next project is unused postcard project. We study a sport unused postcard project. Sport or unused postcards are collected and exchanged for stamps in order to send to organization for victims of Tohoku earthquake area. We asked all the high school students to bring sport or unused postcard to school and drop them in little boxes. We asked local newspaper companies for cooperation by writing an article on this project. We have visited talk radio and choose organization that we can trust to aid victims of Tohoku earthquake. Next project is acrylic scrubbing brushes. The acrylic scrubbing brush is made by victims. They started making it so that they won't think about asking too much. They have made them natural to help people live. The sales of the project is very low. However, it's still being produced now because they can forget what memorize during harsh time.
Next project is collecting plastic cups for recycling. One of the activities that iEARN Okisho continue to do is collecting plastic cups or bottles for recycling at our school. We wash the cups that students bring and send them to recycling companies. Collected cups will be turned into plastic to be used as a part of a material of carbon purse and hangers. Also, we collected 60 kilograms cups in 2012 and about 153 kilograms in 2013. However, we are not trying to compete in the number of cups. It will be ideal not to use any plastic bottle, but they are necessary in our daily life. Therefore, we would like to continue recycling plastic cups rather than throwing them away as trash. Next project is Marble project. Marble project is an action carrying out an eco-friendly activity without using the plastic bottle. Molecules such as timber are used by many people and reduce their waste of resources and connected to the reduction of CO2. In addition, it reduces the restraint of the global warming if we reduce CO2. Recently, the number of people buying the bottle of water is increasing, so we have to change by taking this action.
We are doing a reform exchange project, and these are the postcards given by the Okisho High School and CCAFPS in Taiwan. Thank you for sending us such a wonderful present.
Hello, my name is Kasane Shibata. We came from Okinawa. Okinawa is a subtropical island in the western Pacific surrounded by the ocean. It is about 10-hour flight directly east of here, Qatar. On this island, where is our school is located, Okinawa Shogaku Senior High School, also known as Okisho. This is a person of our topic today. The principal in this school, we committed is Mr. Masajiro Nashiro. It is on the college prep junior and senior high school. We were surprised when we heard of how our principal Mr. Nashiro reviewed this school and how he became the principal of Okisho. Now, we would like to pay tribute to him and his achievements.
Who is your hero?
Our principal, Mr. Nashiro. Yay!
Who is your hero?
My hero is Mr. Nashiro.
The thing I respect most about the school's principal is his idea that if you're successful in something, you should share that success with other people. And you should spread the happiness around that you gain from your success with not just the people that helped you, but everyone around you. And that will raise the level of everybody's experience. Probably the most important thing for me in that respect is that you have to thank the people that helped you get to where you are. And if you're successful, everyone else is successful as well.
Our principal is our big hero because he's never afraid of challenging new things, and that inspires not only students and teachers.
Our principal is great because he has given young Okinawans much opportunity to realize their dream by providing them with the best education. Before our school, Okisho, was established.
Now we are going to give you a short story on why our school principal, Mr. Masajiro Nashiro, is our hero.
About 30 years ago, Mr. Masajiro Nashiro was the owner-director of Shogakuin, the most famous cram school in Okinawa. He was very charismatic and had many admirations from students. Okinawa High School was one of the most prestigious schools at that time. The high school was in the crisis of being closed down due to the lack of students.
The only way to get out of this unbearable situation was to have a new owner-director. People concerned were at their wits' end, thinking it impossible to find a way to prevent the school from being closed down. Then the teachers hit upon the charismatic cram school teacher, Mr. Nashiro.
All the teachers agreed that he was the best fit for the position. But this was not as simple as it sounds. If you were in Mr. Nashiro's position, what would you do? Would you take the risk of taking the position of a school that had no future? Building a school from scratch would have been easy compared to repairing the faults of a run-down school, and then making it successful.
Mr. Nashiro was given a hard decision, but he did not hesitate. and accepted the request of running for Strickland High School. All were filled with joy and glory. Yes, we can prevent Okinawa High School from being bankrupt.
Hooray! Hooray!
After Mr. Nasiro took over, the school once more became filled with students, and at the very start of the newly born school, he named it
Okinawa Shogaku Senior High School.
Since the day when his decision was made, Mr. Nashiro has made every effort to make our school the top high school in Okinawa. Because of his effort, our school now sends many students to prestigious universities, and the Okinawan students' academic level has risen. I believe our principal, Mr. Nashiro, has greatly contributed to Okinawa.
Did you enjoy the video? Did you grasp how wonderful our principal is? Mr. Nashiro is a strong person. He is calm and gentle even during hardships, and acts boldly when he decides. Just a type of person we met at the disaster sites. Principal Nashiro has not only increased its students' academic achievements, but also made Okisho one of the famous schools in Okinawa. We made this video in respect and in honor of our principal, Mr. Nashiro, who built this wonderful school for us to attend.
This is it.
Now, let me show you our other My Hero project about Tohoku.
We are iEARN Okisho.
Mainly, we share our opinion with other countries through the internet and also raise funds for the people in certain areas.
Members of iEARN Okisho. Picture of having a chat with people who came from Iraq.
In this short movie, we will present our funds-raising activities.
The Great East Japan earthquake occurred on March 11, 2011. Recently, we visited northern Japan and saw the present situation. We started the fundraising project in hopes that this would give a smile to people in northern Japan.
We are doing 3 types of projects. 1. Sales of charity goods. 2. Collection of unused postcards. 3. Sending needed supplies.
1. About sales of charity goods.
The victims of the earthquake made these charity goods with their own hands. We have been selling these charity goods. We donated the total amount of sales to northern Japan. This is the picture of scrubbing brushes.
Picture of tissue covers. This is the organization that we are supporting.
We designed these original t-shirts. We used the image of the beautiful Japanese cherry blossoms and made these shirts.
On the back, we printed the slogan, "Pray for Japan," hoping for the early reconstruction of northern Japan.
Also donated a total amount of t-shirt sales to northern Japan.
2. The Unused Card Project.
This is how it works. We collect unused postcards and exchange it for postal stamps and send this to the supporting organizations.
We made this mailbox by hand to put in the unused postcards.
3. About sending the supplies.
We send supplies to northern Japan.
We sent 500 toothbrushes.
We also send many kinds of goods: chocolate, candies, portable chargers, batteries, and so on.
For Christmas, we sent Okinawan sweets called disco as Christmas presents.
Thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Eishin Nako.
And my name is Aren Oshiro. Now, let me tell you about the detail of actual condition at Tohoku. According to the movie, the Tohoku earthquake occurred in March 11, 2011. Over 50,000 people died. Over 6,000 people were injured. And over 2,600 people are still missing. Approximately about 125,000 houses were all crushed. Then, the Fukushima nuclear power generator was enabled, and its safety system disabled by the mega tsunami. A lot of radioactive materials were released. Even to this day, residents cannot return to their home because their towns are within the restricted area of the nuclear plant. Look at this picture. This ship weighed about 330 tons, and this ship was carried away to this place from a port by the tsunami. So, please guess, what do you think the distance between this place to the nearest port is? The answer is about 800 meters. So, you can learn about the tsunami power was very big one from this picture. Since the 311, our iEARN Okisho Club has been sending the donations to the disaster relief area organizations. We have sent relief goods over 30 times and sold a lot of goods like scrubbing brushes through charity fundraisers. A year and a half later, we visited the Tohoku region to meet the people who continue to provide assistance despite their own difficulties and misfortunes.
First, we visited an NPO and learned about their Project Next. This NPO sends the relief goods from other areas to the people who live in temporary homes. The NPO's director, Mr. Uchikoshi, is a dentist. He remodeled his garage into a warehouse to store the relief goods. There are many donated items stored at the warehouse of Project Nest. Some of the charitable goods were provided by Japanese companies. Some of the companies made use of their specialty goods for the benefit of the people in need. Second, we met two women who make acrylic scrubbing brushes. They attend a knitting class taught by Mrs. Webashi, who teaches them to perceive through the hardship by being productive, receiving emotional support, and personal assistance from interacting with the members. Lastly, we went to Rikuzen Takata city area. Look at this picture. There was a city before the disaster. This is a night view of Rikuzen Takata city, and this is at noon. The ruin of former city hall was the only thing left standing. I can't forget the moon I saw that night. The escape from the emotional shock was to be active to progress daily. But progress is very slow, and there are still people in need of help. That is why we must continue our support. Please don't forget that there are many people who continue to suffer from the disaster.
And I'm Kano Miyagi. We are going to talk about the Anne Frank tour. First of all, I'm going to talk about the Anne Frank Knee and Learn. Anne Frank Knee and Learn is an exhibition about Anne, where you get to learn about her life, and our aim is to have a discussion afterwards. We launched the exhibition at Okisho, and also watched a DVD and read about Anne to learn about her. Since we wanted to understand deeply about Anne, we took this opportunity to actually go to a trip called the Anne Frank Tour, where we went to Germany, Netherlands, and Poland. As many of you might already know, Anne Frank was partly Jewish and German girl, whose ancestors immigrated from Germany, and she suffered persecution from the Germans. This is Anne Frank's family photo. The 8 members of her family lived together in a locked-up house to keep out of sight from the Germans for 2 years. This is Otto Frank, Anne's father, who published her diaries into a book after her death, which is now a worldwide famous book. In the Netherlands, we went to see Anne Frank's house. Our projects were supported by one of Anne Frank's foundations, so we got to go inside Otto Frank's study room. This is the outward appearance of Anne's house. In Germany, we went to the East Side Gallery, which was where the Berlin Wall once stood. We also went to Topography at Terror, which was the headquarters of the Nazis.
In Poland, we went to the Auschwitz concentration camp. This is the gate of Auschwitz, and it says Albert Einstein on it, which means you can be free if you work hard, but it was not true. This is a blanket made out of people's hair in Auschwitz concentration camp. Belongings of the Jewish people in the camp were all taken away, and they weren't given enough food to eat. They were forced to work even though they didn't want to. In addition, people who couldn't work anymore were sent to gas chamber and got killed. This is the actual place of the gas chamber, and this is a camp-filled gas chemicals. From this trip, I especially learned about the importance of life and how blessed we are right now. I also became aggressive in whatever I do and became confident. I want to use this experience to interfere with people around the world and be more mature spiritually. Our teacher will be talking about this project later. We look forward to talk about iEARN and Anne Frank with different people around the world.
Thank you for listening.
A lot of presentations. By the way, I've had some talk with you yesterday, and they promised to come to the workshop. My first question before I go to the Anne Frank project, what about the projects? Did you choose them by yourself? Or did the teacher suggest and then you have to choose? This is number one. Number two, now your projects, now you are in the final product. So do you have any plans for the future? Which means, are they going to continue or are they going to start new projects? This is for the first part. Now for the Anne Frank project, I guess that this is this woman is a legend. But I guess that Anne Frank should be like the symbol of other women who also suffer, but sometimes in silence. There are a lot of women all around the world that we don't know, we don't see, but live in difficult or hard situations. sometimes these people, nobody talk about, no TV, no internet, no newspapers, nothing. So don't you think that the Anne Frank is going to be just like the woman that everybody knows, and behind her we're going to collect stories all over the world, from the Arab world, from the East, from the West, from Africa, from Islamic countries, for example. And then, for instance, we can start something like a global project in which everybody is going to contribute stories, local stories that he knows about women who live in the shadow or who are, for example, involved. Because I know in my country, for example, there are many or a lot of women who still suffer or who died in injustice, but nobody speaks about. Thank you.
So, the invisible but unraised voice, women's current situation, still on the program including. Okay, thank you very much.
Question number one is:
Did you choose your project? Is it your project or your teachers?
Half is yes and half is no. My teacher and an organization of Anne Frank is friend, and I want to learn about more World War II because our city, Okinawa, is a World War II's disaster, and we want to learn about World War II. And question two is:
would you continue or are you going to have new projects in the future?
Yes, I will. We will.
Okay.
Continue. Yeah. If the time passed, the before thing was forgotten, but we should continue to say for future, and we should. So that is why we will continue this project.
Okinawa right now is still under some affection by the World War II. And I really want to listen to your ideas or suggestions before starting up the Anne Frank learn project. Any suggestions, please? Any ideas? Just pop up on your mind.
Well, thank you very much. It's almost finished time. So, students, have you read Anne Frank book by diary? Yes? Or please read again. And what do you feel? What do you think? So, we want to communicate about this. Maybe iEARN, this project become iEARN project. So, iEARN collaboration center has this forums. So, if you write your thinking or everything, so you write about this, and my student answer this. So collaborate and learn together. I think. I hope so. Okay. Do you want something to say?
One last word. Now, what effect, what experience did you learn from this project? Was it positive? Have you changed your mind about the world and become like, human, tolerant?
Yeah. after the Anne Frank tour, we feel that this is best because the Auschwitz, we went Auschwitz when we went Auschwitz, we saw some many things and we were really scared. So we feel that this is very important.
This is Japanese and friend translate English.
アウシュビッツに行って思ったことは、自分が実際にいる場所で人が死んだり殺されたことが信じられなくて、でその事実がとても怖くて、私もこの旅に行くまでは実際にこんなことがあったっていう事実しか知らなくて、経緯とかまではそんなに知らなくて、この旅に行って本当にいろいろたくさん学び感じたことが多かったです。この旅で人の残虐さとか、アウシュビッツに行って人の残虐さを学んで、他の地域に行って人の優しさも学びました。で、この旅を通じて、私はもっともっと人は優しくなって、世界はもっと良くなると、もっと世界を良くしていきたいと思いました。
Before we went to the trip, the Amtrak tour, we just knew the basic information about Anne and the place, and we didn't know that the truth about the place by looking so when we looked at the place with our own eyes, it was really a sad thing, and we felt very blessed compared to the situation back in Anne's days. And we learned about that we should think about people's feelings, and have world peace, and not fight with weapons, and connect with people around the world.
Thank you very much.